Hello there, thanks for being a Swiss subscriber. Simon Keeling here, and we're going to be taking a look at conditions for the weekend in this video. Now, it's looking as if things are going to become quite windy through the weekend. Low pressure is going to be taking control of conditions, so it's something that you really do need to be aware of if you're heading on out during the course of the weekend. These are the charts from the Met Office. These are from swisweekend.avi, and this is for Friday. Got a very weak ridge that's moving eastwards during the course of Friday itself, but fronts out towards the west, look, these low pressure areas are holding the key. As we go through the weekend, well, that's Saturday, look, low pressure in control, isobars close together across the southern half of the country, fronts moving eastwards but weakening as they go. And then for Sunday, low pressure still there. It's going to be the west of the country and the south that's the strongest of the winds, still with some fronts coming through. So let's put some detail on that then. These are the charts from weatheronline.co.uk, and we'll get through to Friday. The times are shown up here, look, in the top left hand corner. So there's Friday then, there's our weak ridge going through, bits and pieces of rain, look, associated with that weak occluded front. Now through Friday afternoon, more persistent rain moves into the western parts of Scotland, Ireland, southwest England. But just look, the wind's already starting to pick up down these western coasts. Southwesterlies 5s typically here, perhaps a 6 just south of Ireland and west of the Scillies. By Friday evening, lighter winds through the Channel and up these eastern coasts, southwesterlies at 3s and 4s. Through Friday evening though, look, the flow just increases through the Channel, southwesterlies 4s and 5s, 6s out in the west, generally southwesterlies 5 up these eastern coasts, but 6s down the western coast. And then through Saturday morning itself, looks as if we get some really strong winds then across the southern halves of the country from sort of Belfast southwards. So we're looking at southwesterly 6s, possibly touching 7s at times mid-channel. I think southwesterly 5s and 6s up these western coasts. Southwesterly 6s south of about Scarborough, but north of there, southwesterly 4s and 5s. Through Saturday itself, well, some real squeeze coming through the Channel, look, as this rain moves its way eastwards. Heavy rain, poor visibility, southwesterly 7s, perhaps even touching an 8 offshore here, and across southeast England too. Easing off as the winds go more westerly at 5s and 6s out towards the west, but 6s and 7s off southern parts of Ireland and west of Cornwall. And then up these eastern coasts, southwesterlies probably around 3s and 4s. Through Saturday evening, the strongest winds clear away from the southeast, and then we go into this northwesterly flow, look, as the low comes back into Scotland. Now then, that has the result on Sunday of bringing some really strong winds down these western coasts. These are northwesterly 7s, touching 8s at times on exposed coasts of northern and western Ireland, possibly western Wales and southwest England too. I think northwesterlies at 6s, low end 7s for this western part of the Channel. Eastern Channel probably less westerly here at around 5s, and southwesterly at 5s and 6s off these eastern coasts. Later on Sunday, the flow comes round more into the west at 6s through much of the Channel, but still 7s off this southwestern part of the country. I think west northwesterly 6s up these western coasts, easily 7s and 8s across western Scotland and western parts of Ireland, with west to west southwesterlies at around 6 off these eastern coasts. So all in all then, looks like being a fairly breezy weekend, one that you've certainly got to watch, but wherever you're going sailing, effectively it's only going to be the far north of Scotland that escapes the strong winds through the course of the weekend. So whatever you're doing, sail safe, check the latest forecast, and thanks for watching once again. Keep the sun shining.